'Cause a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you're still a flower. 'Cause he can leave and make you, break you and then take you. But darling, you hold the power. What I am is what I am. In a rose, he is still a rose. Baby girl, you hear that? You are still a rose and you still hold the power. What's up, everyone? Listen, I'm sorry. I was getting into it because that's my jam. If y'all don't know nothing about no Aretha, get into it. Get into it. Because Aretha, she was speaking to me even when I wasn't even going through no heartbreak at the time, but she knew what she was talking about when she made that song, okay? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Bree Free is me. If you're new to my channel, hey. If you're a friend to the channel already, hey friend. You know, it's never too late to be a part of this community. You just have to hit the like and subscribe button down below, okay? Don't be afraid to send this video off to a friend because I know we're all in need of it. Listen, we are on this journey of self-love, healing, self-discovery, and you know, on this platform I discuss all of that, okay? I discuss all the good things and so many other topics because I really hate to like kind of put myself in a box. I have like a ton of information on a lot of stuff, but anyways, y'all, today's topic, I kind of want to piggyback off of the previous video that I created of the life after heartbreak. I really love the feedback that I got on that, and I am so glad that a lot of people resonated with it because listen, heartbreak, it happens on both ends with guys and girls, and everyone handles it differently, okay? However you get through it or overcome it, share down in the comment section below how you made it through. I meant to give you guys a few tips from the previous video on some of the things that have gotten me through it, because I know I spoke pretty candidly about just knowing your self-worth and knowing yourself before pairing yourself with anyone else. But let's just talk about the avenue that I took in getting through heartbreak. I like to say this: getting over it is the end result. Getting through it is the beginning of it. So when you hear me say that, know that I'm trying to tell you, you first have to make it through one step before you can go to the other. And if you think about it, put it in the sense of catching flights, right? We must first go through the pre-boarding, pre-check process and go through to TSA before we actually make it to our flight, and then make it to our destination. So it's the same thing that goes with the matters of the heart. We may think that we are ready to get over someone, like wake up tomorrow, let them be completely erased from our mind, but that doesn't always happen like that, okay? And I am not the one to encourage anyone to, in order to get out of a relationship or get over one person, is to get under another. And whoever said that, because I think if you're healing, depending on the severity of the heartbreak, I am not encouraging anyone to get up under nobody while your heart is broken, because that becomes another snowball of more heartbreak, more confusion, okay? So I have just a few tips or a few things that have helped me go through the heartbreak. Ooh, let's get into it. And so the first one is having a great and strong support system. I can honestly tell you that that relationship that I got out of, if it had not been for my cousins, love you Fair, love you Dawn, love you Son, you know, Boss Hurt, what's up, and Gary, all of y'all, Renelle, all of y'all, okay, they got me through it, and they served as soundboards for me. So when you have that good support system that is willing to hear you through the tears, through the frustration, through the anger, through all of it. Like, and they're just willing to be there. It really, really helps. I would not advise this, but I knew that that heartbreak was pretty deep when I was hanging out with my cousin, Falls Hurt, and I told him, like, I wanted to drink these feelings away. I am not telling you to splurge and indulge in a ton of alcohol or marijuana to get through anything, but I was like, you know, I can do this in the moment, but I don't want to make this a habit, because what if these feelings just don't go away? What if I'm in pain for or feeling this heartbreak for a long time? I just can't keep going and downing a bottle, you know, because I'm in pain. So I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise that. A second thing that I would encourage is, well, my therapist suggested, and has always suggested this, so whether it pertains to heartbreaks or whether it pertains to trauma or anything like that, my therapist suggested that to use creative distractions. Now, I, again, am not telling you to kind of like navigate away from those feelings entirely by just drinking, getting into other activities that can cause further trouble, but why not use creativity as a distraction, and comedy as one too? Because listen, through that heartbreak, I was definitely replaying some of the Chappelle's show. I was definitely listening to what's his name on IG? Tony Baker, Kevin on Stage. I was definitely like watching old episodes of Martin. So comedic relief was definitely helping me through the heartbreak. Okay, so you can paint, you can listen to some music, you can do yoga, you can take a walk. I would say exercise, get those endorphins going. That'll help you through it. That's definitely been one of the things for me, because listen, I was out here boohoo crying at first, and then I was like, you know what, girl, get your life together. Do something fun, get out the house. I think honestly after the heartbreak, maybe like a month or two, I want to say like a couple weeks, I actually booked a trip. Y'all, I got on a flight and I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and had a ball. I ate, I slept, I went out, I sightseed, sightsaw. I did a lot of stuff just to kind of enjoy what I'm doing, immerse myself into what it is, the creativity, immerse myself into a whole different environment where I'm not thinking about the pain of the relationship. So I would say that you can use traveling. So my last one is, although I am huge on having a support system, seeking wise counsel, whether that be a friend, family member, a therapist, I would say it is important to also sit with yourself and enjoy your own company. So whether you go out to dinner by yourself, you go to breakfast by yourself, you go to a park by yourself, it is okay to enjoy your own company and know what that actually feels like. Because I think when we were with the person before the heartbreak, we were so dependent on, at least me, maybe I became a little dependent on the feeling that the person was giving me. So the happiness that I was getting from, you know, going out and doing this, but I was like, man, I can create or have the happiness too by myself. I don't necessarily need the company of someone else. And then one thing I think can happen is when you are going through like heartbreak and you run to the people closest to you that are also like your soundboards, you don't want to develop a codependency on them either, because you know they all have their life going on, and I'm pretty sure they're more than willing to sit and listen and help. But when they're not available, right, it's like, what do you do? Because you can't blow them up, right? So you kind of have to like get to understand and know yourself as well. One of the things that I did is like when I did my trip, um, I I thoroughly enjoyed my trip just by myself. I went to dinner. I took myself out to a fancy restaurant, and I just enjoyed it. So yeah, that has definitely allowed me to get through it. Now, the getting over part is, it'll come. It'll come. So yeah, get through those emotions, feel the heartbreak, but don't stay there. There's definitely joy, and there's definitely a peace that you'll have once you cross over. And then you'll probably look back and say to yourself, what in the was I thinking being with that person? I let them take that much control over my heart, and I didn't take it back, or I didn't know who I was in that moment. So yeah, those are the things that helped me, and I am just giving it all to you guys because, again, I want us to kind of get through and get over. Love y'all. If you have any other methods that has worked for you in the process of getting over heartbreak, please don't be afraid to leave it in the comment section below. I love you guys.